Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy D coming at y'all with another video. This video here, we got to talk about, Fallout 76, and what's going on with that game. First of all, I got to start out with, first of all, I'm going to say is this, like, really, I don't really fuck with Bethesda like that, like the shit that they do in the games that they make. I really don't fuck with Bethesda. Like, other than probably Elder Scrolls, I'll mess with, but anything else that come from Bethesda, I just they just don't phase me like a Rockstar title would or a Ubisoft title would. So I'm just not really phased by Bethesda like that. I know a lot of motherfuckers, millions of motherfuckers, y'all love Bethesda, but it's just with Bethesda, it's always it's just something that's just not there with me when it comes to Bethesda, other than Elder Scrolls. So I had to say that I had to keep it 100 with that. But this Fallout 76 was just released, and shit, it just seems like it's kind of like a little boycott thing going on. Like people are starting to boycott the game, and really rightfully so. Because one thing about the Fallout franchise, which I got to keep it a buck once again, like I don't fuck with it. I just don't like Fallout, the Fallout franchise. I really don't understand it. Y'all can go ahead and talk about me in the comment section all y'all want to. It's just a game I just never really understood, and it's a game I just couldn't really get into. I tried Fallout 3, and after 15 minutes, I was just like, man, this shit just ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? So after trying Fallout 3, I was just kind of just like, fuck Fallout. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, but then when Fallout 4 was released, of course, naturally, feeling the way I was feeling, I just didn't really care for Fallout 4. Didn't care. Didn't even. I was just like, I wasn't even gonna play it. Didn't even care for it coming out. But then, every now and then, there's a game or a franchise that you would probably want to be like, you know what, man, let me go ahead and give this series a chance. Let me give this franchise a chance. So when Fallout 76 was announced by Bethesda, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give the Fallout franchise a real chance once this game is released. And coming up to the release, months up to its release, it was just that same feeling with Fallout 76. It was like Bethesda really didn't know what the hell that they were doing, what direction that they wanted to go in. It was like an online. It was purely kind of like for online. And I was like, man, well, you know what? That was a big fucking bummer because, I remember playing Fallout 3. It was kind of like, single player first, you know what I'm saying? And now they're kind of taking the Call of Duty route, which is kind of, you know, I wouldn't expect anything less from Bethesda. This is probably the reason why they actually made Fallout 76. They see what's going on with Call of Duty. It's always got to be emulation of Call of Duty of some sort. Me personally, I think that's really why they did that. But Fallout 76, man, the game, for some strange reason, we had so many good games come out this year, and that was one of the games on side of Battlefield 5. I was just like, man, I was anticipating it, but then after a while, I was just like, hell no, what is there? There was just nothing there. The game really didn't show me anything except for just a huge, wide-ass world, and that was it. The graphics kind of sucked, even though it ain't about graphics. But Fallout 76, those graphics don't look good to me. They just look, the graphics look like rubber. Bethesda could have done way better than that. But, I guess they got their reasons. Todd Howard, he's a cool dude, but shit, I don't know what the fuck's going on in Bethesda. But that Fallout 76, man, I mean, it was supposed to be, one of those holiday blast titles, and it's just not even happening. Like I said, I wanted to really try out the game. I wanted to really try out the Fallout series as a whole after pretty much I've been boycotting it since forever, really. And I really wanted to try this one out. And now, shit, seeing what everybody's saying about it and like all the reviews and the scores and shit, I'm just like, well, damn. I guess they proved my point for me. I know, previous Fallout games have been, super successful, and that's cool. But it's like I said, this franchise really ain't been doing nothing for me. Like it's just, I guess I'm just one of those guys, and I know there's a lot of people out there that kind of feel like me. It's just the Fallout franchise just ain't for me. And then after just seeing what's going on with Fallout 76, it's just really just it shit looks like a dying light on PS2 or some shit. It just don't look good. It doesn't look entertaining at all. It looks like it looks like Fallout 4 DLC or some shit like that. It just, it really didn't spark my plug, and it doesn't seem like it's sparking anybody else's plug either. But yeah. So what I just wanted to say is that now going forward, now Bethesda has got some pretty big future titles coming out, and one of those titles is Starfield. Starfield was actually a title I'm also kind of interested in because I'm into the sci-fi space kind of shit. But after seeing Fallout 76, I'm kind of scared for Starfield. I hope it ain't gonna be nothing like Fallout 76 is right now. I hope Bethesda's got some new good shit going on for that game. I just hope Starfield is not going to be like Fallout 76. And then, of course, you got the new Elder Scrolls game, which they announced. I just hope Bethesda does not make this same fucking mistake. I mean, they've been using the same 26-year-old fucking engine since forever. I hope they don't do that with these two future games, because right now it's kind of showing with Fallout 76 and the shit just don't look good. And I don't know if they can really fix this, because to be quite honest with you, it looked like a lot of people wasn't even really caring about the game anyway. I'm just being real, because it's like it was just something that really came out of nowhere. It was kind of like Bethesda tried to take the Activision route or some shit, just like, oh, look what they're doing. I bet you Todd Howard's probably like, look what they're doing over there with Call of Duty. So let's just, put out a game right after Fallout 4, and, let's just grab the cash because it's Fallout. That's probably what they was thinking, and, who knows. But I do know one thing, man, this Fallout 76, man, I really wanted to try it out. It could have been way better than this. It could have been way better than this. It's just like Bethesda just was like, you know what? They were just thinking, it's Fallout, let's bring it out. It's going to sell millions and millions, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? Every now and then, shit like that will backfire on a company. It's happened plenty of times, and I think Bethesda, they getting they spanking right now. This is a wake-up call right now to a lot of these corporations out here. I'm like, look, man, just because your franchise is one of the best in gaming and probably has been for the last couple of years, that don't mean that you could treat the franchise as an already used pair of socks, which I mean that you've already played fucking basketball in them and you think you can just put them back on the next fucking day and go back to work. You can't do that anymore in gaming anymore. You've got to, make sure your shit is up, make sure your software is up and everything like that. So hopefully what Bethesda learns from this, like, you can look, stop using the old same pair of damn socks, man. Upgrade. I know Bethesda, they can do this shit, man. They're one of the top companies, in the world as far as financing and software. I don't put them ahead of Rockstar and Ubisoft. No, never that. Yeah, but they got what it takes. And then, like I said before, I think, either Fallout 76, I'm thinking that they just released this game to kind of see where the heads of their consumers were as far as new direction. I'm thinking that they were kind of doing that as well. But, hey, they got they curtain call today, because the reviews, that shit just ain't looking good. It's a lot of 4.5s, 5.5s. I haven't seen that in a video game in a long time. Haven't really seen that in a long time, scores being that low for a big franchise game, other than, games probably like that stupid Metal Gear survival game. But I'm not even going to count that. That's not even a fucking game. That ain't even a damn game to me, but these scores were fucking low. So Bethesda's probably going to work on this shit, but me personally, I don't think, working on it is going to do Fallout 76 any good, because it's not Fallout 5. They should just be like, you know what? Fix whatever they can. Probably kind of put a couple of DLCs in there to see how things turned out, and then just get started on Fallout 5, Elder Scrolls, or Starfield, or whatever. Because this shit right here with Fallout 76, this was just, I guess this was just a developer just, being cash cowy. How else can you say it? Because I really wanted to try out this game. I really wanted to try out Fallout 76, and then just after seeing the negativity that this game is getting, I'm not going to waste my time with it. It's just like that. A lot of people say, well, you shouldn't listen to the critics. You shouldn't listen to this. Well, it's not listening to a critic or three or four or five critics, it's damn near everybody. Damn near everybody is rating this game low. So if I'm seeing everybody rating this game low, including IGN and all the big, the big publishing reviewers, not gonna waste my time with this. And it's a damn shame because, like I said before, I've been boycotting the Fallout franchise just because it just does not touch me. Fallout is a franchise that just does not touch me like a Red Dead Redemption or like a Assassin's Creed or like a sometimes Call of Duty. Fallout has just never been that franchise for me. So I really wanted to give this franchise a shot this time around. And that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Now, who knows? Maybe we might get a Fallout 5, maybe. I honestly doubt it. But as of right now, it just seems like with the Fallout franchise, man, to me, it's just not for me. It's just something that I just can't get into. And, the franchise just doesn't touch me like other franchises do. And, like I said, I really wanted to try out Fallout 76. But shit, it was over before it even started with that game. So I guess better luck next time to Bethesda because this shit here, this shit was brutal. The treatment that Bethesda was seeing, they just need to take that as a fucking spanking. And to be quite honest with you, I'm kind of glad this shit happened because Bethesda is one of those, developers that gets away with this kind of stupid shit. And you got companies like EA and really like Ubisoft is really for some strange reason motherfuckers just hate the hell on Ubisoft for doing stuff similar like this. But here's the thing. Ubisoft stays with the time. They upgrade they shit. It's not like Fallout 76 where they just recycled an old fucking cup somebody else already drank out of. It ain't like that. So Bethesda needs to really get held accountable just like EA and all these other companies get held accountable and get destroyed. It's about time that, right now, it kind of seems like motherfuckers are just scared of Bethesda right now. Motherfuckers need to start speaking up right now so this developer can get off their lazy asses right now, because that's what it is right now. The company is just fucking lazy because they know they can just make a fucking Fallout whatever, bring it out, and then they think, either the casual consumer or the loyalties are going to slurp all on it. Consumers need to stop that shit. I know I made a couple of videos about that. Consumers need to stop that shit and stop being scared of companies like Bethesda and speak y'all fucking minds, and so we can get a better Fallout, and hopefully, shit like Starfield won't end up like this, because I am looking forward to Starfield. That little 10-second trailer that they showed, I was kind of interested in it. So hopefully people start speaking up about this shit, what's going on in Fallout 76, which people are doing. Hopefully, Bethesda won't fuck up with those other titles, such as the Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield. But, yeah, that's what I really want to talk about. It just kind of seems like, Fallout 76 is being kind of boycotted right now, and shit, rightfully so, man. The game just by the game's look, the game just does not look good. The game looks like a fucking 2003 Windows 98 version PC game. Don't look good at all. It just looks fucking just don't look good at all. Like, Bethesda could have done better, but like you said before, they got to take this as a fucking spanking, and hopefully they'll do better next time in the next Fallout game, whenever that is. Now, like I said before, Fallout 76 was going to be that game I really wanted to try out. Now, if they ever release a Fallout 5 or something like that, I don't know. It's probably going to be like, well, you know what? I don't really give a fuck. It's one of the greatest franchises right now, but it just doesn't touch me like that. So, like I said before, like this boycott situation here, I'm looking at it as a good thing, because Bethesda need to get off of their lazy asses and stop serving us food that they've been sitting in a refrigerator for a long ass time, because that's really what they doing. Give us some fresh shit. Give us some fresh software. Change with the times, man. Come on. Don't fall behind right now, because look what the fuck, like, look what Rockstar just did. Look what Ubisoft just did with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, man. Come on. Bethesda, they shit is starting to look fucking raw corn dated right now. They need to really step their fucking game up right now. And hopefully, like I keep saying, with games like Starfield and the next Elder Scrolls game, hopefully they will. And hopefully they can just leave Fallout 76 behind them, because I don't think they can do any kind of fixing to this game. This game is really just a piece of trash. It really is. And like I said, just hopefully just none of these next titles that Bethesda have coming up ain't going to be like this. So that was really what I wanted to say about that topic on Fallout 6, that it just seems like it's a little boycotting thing going on. And like I said, I ain't even going to try out the game. The game just looks pitiful to me. So I'm not going to fucking try it out. So let me know what y'all think about Fallout 76, and hopefully Bethesda just be on their game next time. Everybody is looking at Bethesda now, because right now they shit just didn't look good this time around. So like this video if you're feeling it, comment down below, and subscribe to me if you haven't already. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. My name is D. I'm out.